Get your best blowout ever by starting with a high-quality hair dryer. The one I'm using is by TI. It features two controls, one for speed and the other for temperature. It also comes with two snap-on air concentrators that direct the airflow into a powerful stream. Remove excess moisture by patting, not rubbing your head with the towel. If you do it too aggressively, the friction causes breakage. I like to remove additional moisture with a quick once-over with the dryer using my hands. This is prior to adding product. Today I'm using Kerastase Olea Relax Slim, a round brush, and a paddle brush. Apply just about a dime to nickel size amount. Warm it up in your hands before applying it to your hair. Hair will be sectioned out 3 times throughout the blow dry. This is the first section. I want my hair to have volume at the end of my dry out, but not too much. I start the first layer using a paddle brush. Follow the section of hair with the dryer and using a brushing motion, follow it from root to tip throughout each section of hair. Let a second layer of hair down. This time we'll be using the round brush. The idea is to bump up the root and encourage volume. Take the brush under the sections of hair. You will see I try to do this without dropping either the brush or the dryer. Grab the hair from under and slowly roll the brush, pulling the hair around the barrel. Again, using a brushing motion, follow from root to tip with the dryer. Repeat this until hair is relieved of all moisture. It's important to take your time on the back sections, as it's the hardest area to reach and usually is left with moisture and ends up curling, waving, or frizzing. Of course, you never realize this until you're already out the door. Blowing out the last layer will be different for everyone, depending on how your hair is cut, bangs, no bangs, etc. Mine includes a lot of random lengths and never does the same thing twice. I break down the last layer into smaller pieces. I try to concentrate on keeping the hair as relaxed as possible. I'm using the same round brush, but to get more control and a lower volume look, it would be best to switch to a smaller round brush or even a paddle brush for a flatter look. I start by drying this section in the opposite direction to keep the integrity of the volumized look I'm trying to achieve. Once I get about 3/4, half the moisture out, I flip it back to the side that it'll be styled in. I go through once with the paddle brush just to go through and smooth everything out. Today I want a little more oomph. So this next technique is something I do to add that oomph. Using a round brush, grab sections of hair and roll the brush, twisting the hair while following it with the dryer. Be careful not to get too carried away and get hair tangled around the brush. With a bigger brush, you shouldn't have this problem. It's okay to keep going over the same sections of hair as you're pulling it. You don't need to go over new individual sections of hair. To finish this dry out with something fun, I decided to do a quick side ponytail and projected bun. Pull the hair to the side and secure with the hair tie. I had to secure some of my smaller pieces with a bobby pin in the back since they wouldn't reach the tie. Next, take small sections of hair, smoothing them with your fingers, and flip them backwards, securing them on the inside of the curl with the bobby pin. Do this with the top half of the hair. Depending on the thickness of your hair, you may need to make 2 or 3 separate curls. Once you have the top portion secure, take the bottom half and do the same, but go in the opposite direction. Placement and projection of the bun can be adjusted to meet your taste. Last but not least, accessorize it with something fun and eye-catching. Be different. This would look great with a fantastic vintage-inspired dress. If you want to keep it simple, you can always stick with the side pony. After undoing my bun only minutes later, my hair kept a nice, soft curl, a look that would wear well with anything casual. Ciao for now, and don't forget to subscribe.